Hey everybody, my name is Ashley. I'm from Loveland, Ohio, and today is October 31st, 2017. I'm making this YouTube video to show you my version of the Axworthy Ghost. This is my barn. I live on 5 acres. I have a beautiful barn, and we also have a courtyard with a fire pit. So this last Saturday we had our Halloween party, and had about 50 people down here. Everybody's dressed up in costumes. We cooked out chili on the fire pit, chicken wings, music, lots of decorations. Decorated the barn, had it looking really great. My vision this year was to have an Axworthy Ghost that would come flying out of this window and come across the courtyard to the edge of the woods over there and then travel back into the barn. So it's kind of unique in that he's would be coming inside, from inside a building, going outside and then back in again. What I did was I put the drive motor high up into the rafters there at the other end of the barn. You can see it. The Ghost is hanging up there. In order to get up there and work on the drive assembly safely, I built a scaffolding right there over the 2 stalls. I'll go up here and show you some of the details. Here we have the main drive assembly. That's a half horsepower motor, 3-speed, a regular adult-sized bicycle wheel, and then just some simple bracketry that I got from the local hardware store. The Ghost I got at Walgreens. I love him because his eyes light up. That's really cool. He's very light and he's very white, which makes him show up at night. The belt is just clear plastic tubing. A 2-inch pulley on a 1/2-inch shaft of the motor, and that tubing fits right into the groove of the bicycle wheel and the pulley, and it just works great. So I'm going to move down here now and we'll fire him up. You can see how he works. I did put the motor on a variable speed controller, just like the one that is in the original Axworthy Ghost video. Got that off of Amazon, and that allows me to vary the speed, slow him up or speed him, or slow him down or speed him up. I'm going to go ahead and start him here, and there he goes. So when I initially put the line up, which is a braided fishing line, 150-pound test, it's taut, but it's not nearly enough tension on the line to support the Ghost. So by adding these guide wheels right here and right here, I pull the line out and into those guide wheels, and that adds a great deal of tension to the line. Enough tension to where everything is really tight and the Ghost performs really well. I love the way he's kind of flying up there in the rafters. You know, everybody's down here partying and eating and drinking and looking up at the Ghost as he's flying in and out. It's really cool. Now this is a pretty long run. It's probably about 175 feet from the end of the barn to the edge of the woods. So that's why I think I needed a larger motor than most people are using. That's why I have that half horsepower motor, not something smaller. But I got the exact effect I wanted to watch him going in and out of that window. Thought that was really cool. In order to keep him really elevated and away from the fire pit, I put this guide wheel, another full-size bicycle wheel, way up in this tree, higher than I would normally get it with a ladder. I don't like working off the ladders anyway, but so I built kind of like a telescoping arm where I could slide the wheel up another 4 or 5 feet, lock it into place with a nail, and then I wrapped that bracket with a plastic bag so that the Ghost doesn't snag on any of the brackets, and that's worked out really well. And it was so dark the night of the party that nobody could see the ladder or anything in the woods here. I think next year I'll create some kind of a triangle maybe, and that way it would allow me to have more than one ghost on the line. Right now I think if I had two ghosts passing each other, they would hit each other. There he goes. So I think for my first attempt, this was a success. People liked it, and I got the effect I wanted with him flying in and out of the barn. It's kind of cool and spooky. And then up in the rafters and stuff. So that's my version of the Axworthy Ghost. Hope you all have a happy Halloween.